Hello to everyone who's tuned in to this video. So this is for what blessings the month of August 2021 is bringing for you. So you can choose from any one pile from piles 1, 2, 3 and 4. You might even be drawn to 2 piles, and that's perfectly fine. There might be messages in both the piles for you, so you can check out both of those. Additionally, all the timestamps for all the piles are provided in the description box below. And if you'd want to know more about your daily predictions for your love life, for your career, money, and even general messages, you can check out the Instagram page and the website, which are also provided in the description box below. So you can just meditate for a minute, pause the video if you'd like, and select the pile that you're most drawn to, and then you can even skip ahead or stay tuned to know what all the piles have in store for this month. So pile 1, who chose this rose quartz, these are the blessings that the month of August is bringing for you. So the first message that we have is you're very close to achieving your goal. The next message for you is the crumbling, with the question, what are you clinging on to? Then we have, which house is this month going to significantly impact? So for you, which is the 6th house, it is to do with the house that controls or rules over your work, health and duty areas of your life. And finally, we have the angel therapy cards, which for you the message is goddess, which says express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So overall for you, starting with just the oracle cards, what I'm seeing is that especially with the 6th house, so definitely this month is going to bless you in and significantly really impact and maybe even shift a lot of things when it comes to you, how you go about with your day-to-day activities. Some of you may be looking at making significant changes to your lifestyle this month. This could be for you, you might even either you are being advised, or you may be drawn to doing a lot of Surya Namaskars or something like, more of yoga or some practice like dancing rather than going to gym. And for you, this month is going to completely change how you view life. Some of you might have a little bit of a health scare during this month, as I see. It could be towards the middle of the month, as you see, especially with this card, which is the crumbling. So there is a definite shift. This is giving me more of a tower card energy from the tarot decks that we have. So I will be pulling some tarot cards for you as well, but right now this is definitely giving me that tower energy here. But yes, in the middle of the month you could be having some sort of like changes or disruptions even when it comes to your health. I know you might be thinking these are supposed to be blessings, and why is it that it's just so negative? But the thing is, it is not negative. Like, yes, it is contradictory, but you might feel things are moving down, but it is so that something new can be built. So in that place, you might be pushed to have that health scare so that in future you don't have anything major coming in for you, like a major health scare or a major disease because of unhealthy lifestyle practices. So this is solely why things are going to be in that sense. And those who are especially looking at achieving some sort of significant changes in the way they look, the way they dress, also for some of you this is also going to be a lot of financial abundance coming in. It is definitely coming in actually for all of you who've chosen this. So whatever it is that you are looking at, especially during the full moon, or when it's like a day or two before the next full moon, you can actually see the changes and post like especially the middle of the month is going to be very significant. And with the goddess, what you're being asked to do is tune into your feminine side, your softer, your sensitive side, be more nurturing towards yourself and take care of yourself as a mother would. Because from what I'm seeing from a lot of you here, you're lower health, or having some sort of issue is going to impact the way you work, and it's going to impact you being able to perform to the point that you get those opportunities. So to make sure that your future is not impacted, this is coming in this point. So you might be clinging on to certain set ways of life, or even if you want to, you might not be able to, or you start for a day or two or maybe a week and then you just go back to the same thing. But this month things are going to change. If you have that goal, it is going to happen. For some of you, I'm also seeing that your intuitive capabilities, your intuitive abilities is going to be at its peak. Some of you are going to even indulge in more spiritual practices. You could be drawn to learning tarot or learning things like Reiki or anything that has to do with working with energy basically. So I'll just dive into and shuffle some tarot cards for you. So we'll see what this month is bringing in store for you more. So we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups as well. So two queens, so definitely the mother and the goddess energy that came with this card. Then we have the Page of Pentacles here and the Strength card. So the Strength card, it is to do with number 8, so August. So definitely this month is going to be significant in bringing you the courage, in bringing you the required resources and the required energy. You are definitely focused on this goal with this. Some of you here tapping in could have significant, actually the thing is I'm seeing here there is definitely all 4 signs, fire, earth, air and water being significantly shown here. So you could be, but a lot of Libra energy is coming in, Libra, Virgo and Cancer, Pisces. So you could have significant placements, or your sun sign may be that. Even if it's not, this message is still for you. So this month, again with these two, there's even though the Queen of Swords here is giving me more of the energy of being a little more head over heart approach, but the Queen of Cups is going to balance it out. So you might start the month with that focus and with that, okay, no, this month I am going to now just start with what I want to do and what I have to do to build my life better and to change things for the good. But you need to also, towards the middle of the month, this shift that is happening in the middle, that is going to bring you a little more, it's going to compel you to be more in tune with your sensitive side. So the advice for you is that you need to just embrace the softer side, the goddess side of you, whether you're a man or a woman, or even if you don't identify with a gender, or even if you're trans, or just it's fluid, but you need to tap into the more softer, maternal, nurturing side of you. For a lot of you, there is definitely, with Page of Pentacles, you might be looking at getting an upgrade in your career, or even some of you might have applied to a job. That is also coming in. So financial gain, clarity of thought, you being in tune with your emotions, all of this is coming to you, and you are going to significantly end this month on a really beautiful note, where any fear, any doubt, and this energy especially, you will be able to tame it so well. Some of you could be even getting a pet, or if you already have a pet, you will receive a lot of guidance from them. They are very likely to be in the form of your pets are basically your spirit animals who in this lifetime have come to you to physically be there around you, to give you that support, that love, and just that unconditional energy. So this month overall, every which way, you are transforming into a much healthier, clearer version. And even in terms of your job, this is going to be more than luck. This is going to be because of you working on yourself, getting that clarity, getting that balance, that will help you communicate better, and that is going to even help you identify which roles are better for you. Even if it's a promotion, that is also going to happen. So this month is all about laying the foundations, laying things, and you will be able to do it. and the end of the month, you are going to end it on a very powerful and positive note. So thank you. That was your reading, group 1. Let me know in the comments if that resonated with you, and you can check out the other groups if you'd like. Thank you. Hi group 2. So this is your reading for what blessings are coming your way this month. So those of you who chose Amethyst or group 2, so we'll start first with your oracle cards before I will pull out some tarot cards during the video for you. So the first thing we have for you is surrender to the divine with the full moon, and we have the message, don't dim your light to fit in, with the question, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Then in terms of what house or what aspect is going to be significantly influenced or blessed this month, we have the 5th house, which is all about, doing things that you like, your hobbies, romance, and just being that more expressive and sensitive or emotional side in a good way. So that is coming for you, that is being influenced here. And then finally we have the angel therapy cards, which is saying books, your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. So right off, I'm getting this vibe that a lot of you tuning in could be writers or in a field which involves a lot of communication, maybe marketing or, even PR or journalism or anything to do with where you are using a lot of your creativity and even having to try to come up with a lot of things. Some of you could also actually be artists. You could be really a painter. I'm seeing a lot of you being artists, like painting or music. Some of you could even have the like the wish, even if you're not, it could be that those tuning in, you could have the wish to be a writer or to be able to speak your truth across very clearly and very nicely. And that is coming for you this month. That is definitely coming. But the first thing that I'm seeing is that some of you, because this is a lot of creative energy overall that I'm seeing here, but the only thing is that you might not be expressing yourself to the fullest level, or you might be somebody who's even faced issues when it comes to expressing themselves because of what people have said to you in the past. You need to this month just reflect on whether or not you are dimming your light to fit in, because holding back is just going to lead you to this hole where you're just frustrated, unhappy, or feeling like something is going to be lacking. No matter how good the people are around you, no matter how great things are going in your career, in your love life, this month you might just you're gonna just end up feeling more, not just this month, but if you keep on doing this, it's going to lead to a lot of issues. I'm seeing some people around you could also be jealous, and you faced a lot of issues, which is why some of you could even be bullied. If that's happened to you, I'm so sorry, but you didn't deserve to go through that. But just know what happened was because others were jealous of you, because they know you're really talented. You're somebody who has a lot of intuitive abilities as well, I'm seeing. So those of you who have chosen this pile, you could also be into a lot of divination or healing practices. If not, then definitely this is encouraging you to go that route and explore new possibilities where you can express yourself and connect with your higher self, because your higher self has just so much to offer. And this month, I'm seeing you are going to be getting a lot of that strength. You are going to, with this, whatever your fear is, you need to surrender to the divine. With the full moon, it's more of this is all about completion, things ending, and before a new start comes in. So you are going to be completing this cycle. Just you have to let go and release any pain. It's not easy, but you have to consciously try. Just surrender any fear. It is just affirm that whatever fear is there, you are now releasing it and handing it over to your angels and any divine energy that is looking out for you, because there is so much of love around you that you're not seeing. You are being guided to really, explore more of your creative talents, especially those of you on social media. You are going to do so well this month. You're going to even have unexpected collaborations. So just explore every possibility, every idea, because you're going to be getting bursts of it. For a lot of you, it is going to be, that suddenly something is going to just ignite, because something is going to be some signs you're being offered this month by the universe that is going to really, just inspire this spark of, creativity, because it just speaks to your soul. So you're going to have this, sudden idea that normally you wouldn't be able to think of, or, it would take a lot of time if you come up even with a creative solution, or, just something how to, even if it's about, painting, how you'll go and how you'll create things. So this month you will be doing a lot of that. Some of you are going to be meeting someone special if you're single through a creative project. You could be meeting somebody through during a collaboration, or if you're looking out for a new job, it is recommended that you like just go all out. And if you are just thinking about it, just act upon it and look for something new, because this new place has the potential to bring you somebody really special, somebody who is going to be a part of your life for a long time. For some of you, even your future spouse. So your relationships are improving. But before that, although again it's coming back to that message that this month you have to work on your relationship with yourself, and how you treat your ideas, because your ideas are basically, you're giving birth to new ideas. So think of them as your child. So you wouldn't want to ignore your child, right? You're going to love your child, you're going to nurture them. So similarly, just do that with your ideas. Don't just avoid speaking up, or because maybe you're worried things might not work, or people are going to judge you for it or make fun of you. Just no, just go all out for it. Just if for some of you also, there is a message for a lot of you actually, that you need to even look at a second career option, and this month you will be able to do that. You're going to be blessed with a lot of ideas, lot of opportunities. It's not just going to be you're thinking about something and you're writing it down. So keep a notepad with you at all times, or just keep your phone open or accessible to a point that wherever you are, you can just write down whatever you're thinking about, because a lot of those are going to be your money making ideas. Like, you're going to get that back. So just note it down. Just just let go of anything. Nobody's going to pay your bills, right? So you just don't worry about what people are saying. Explore a second thing. Don't let go. If you have something stable right now, don't take a risk completely of letting it go, because you will be able to manage two things at a time, and both these options will bring you a lot of stability and security. And at one point, I'm saying everything's going to come like full circle. Like, see, this is also starting with a circle. Like, it's more of opening as a portal, and this is a completion. So you're going to be able to manage everything. It's just now you have to think about it. And those who are working on writing a book, or thinking about writing a book, go for it, because this is going to be something very famous, and this is going to bring you a lot of fame. It's not just going to be about you being able to sell or fulfill your dream. Like, that's also happening, but this month what you start is going to bring you a lot of financial freedom. So I'll just get on with the tarot cards and see what more messages this month is bringing for you. Two. And yeah. So these are the messages that are coming for you this month. So there are three messages which are just so amazing. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So definitely, as I said, the divine energy is going to be there. This month, you need to build on and work on a lot of your skills. Lot of you, as I said, you will be meeting somebody. There's also like somebody meeting you and you getting married to them, like so quickly it's going to happen. But this is somebody who is very fulfilling and who's going to encourage your creative pursuits and endeavors. So rest assured, just like, don't avoid meeting them or don't hesitate, because this is nobody, like, who's going to hurt you. This is not somebody who's going to judge you or, be anywhere like your ex or, any past relationship or someone toxic who even if you feel that, certain patterns are very similar, that's not happening. So your love life is being blessed, and you are also going to be receiving guidance or the knowledge that you need. Like, it's going to be divinely guided. So as I said, keep an eye out for signs, keep an eye out for ideas that just come up, because that is all happening. And again, with the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, you have multiple things, multiple interests, multiple choices in front of you. So don't take on everything. I know, like, when you're creative, you can just, feel like, I want to do this, I want to do that, this is happening. Like, yes, go for it. It's good to explore, but take on as much as you can take. So maybe, like, just 2 things, but maybe you can extend it to 3 things. Like something that, is going to also, bring you additional income while also fulfilling you emotionally. So have that side hustle definitely, and you are going to be getting opportunities all around you this month. So you'll have a choice of things. Even if you're applying for a job, you're applying for a promotion, or you are an independent business owner, you're going to be getting clients. Like, you're going to be somebody who's very, very busy this month. And finally, with this, you are reaching, like, to a point of completion in a good way. Like, you are going to get the recognition, the fame, the fulfillment that you desire. And this is going to be a lot of your achievements, your efforts are bringing rewards. And also, any wishes and any kind of manifestation practices that you've been doing is all going to come true this month. So by the end of the month especially, it's just something that is just coming together so beautifully, and it's just laying this foundation for a bigger future than you even imagine. So just go for it. Do not hesitate, and just surrender to the divine with this, and just continue to push yourself more. Even if you feel like things are just not going as per, or you feel you're hesitating, just remember this reading if need be. Maybe screenshot this card to remind you that don't dim to fit in, and just go for it. So yeah, that was your reading, group 2. I hope you liked it, and let me know in the comments if it resonated. You can check out the other videos or other groups, and you can even look at the description box below if you want to know more about your daily horoscope on my website as well as my Instagram. Thank you. Hi group 3. So those who chose this Lapis Lazuli stone or the number 3, this is a reading for what blessings are coming your way in August 2021. So first we're going to start with the tarot, with the oracle cards, and as well as we'll see which house is going to be significantly impacted or blessed or even transformed this month. So the first message for you is, take time to breathe out with the disseminating moon. So that's interesting. And we have the ever unfolding rose, whose message is cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And then in terms of which house, we have the 12th house of your life, which is going to be significantly impacted and blessed this month. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. So the 12th house, I know, like, it's so first thing I just want to address is that those who have, like, selected this pile, y'all are going through definitely a difficult phase, and y'all are in the middle of a transformation. So the 12th house, usually it is when things are beyond your control because higher forces are at play. So this is something more spiritual, more significantly it's impacting you, and you may feel like you have no control. A lot of times it is an extremely difficult and trying phase. So if you are, just know that it may seem that it's tough, but really there is something, it's like a hidden gift for you. So before I get to like sharing the messages for you. First, I'll let you know what your angels are saying. Just crystals, the energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So yeah, definitely you are going through an extremely difficult phase. So I think for you, this pile 3, I'm going to first even remove some tarot cards, pull out some tarot cards for you before I get to your messages, because definitely I'm seeing that some things are going on with your life and not in a great way. Pile 3. Wow. Right there, your pile. So the cards that have come out for you, so even though this was the last card, this is coming as an overall theme. We have the star card. So a lot of you could have Aquarius or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your placements. Not necessary that you identify or you are you have the traits of these signs. This is just for a few of you who are tuning in. So with the star card, there is definitely a lot of hope, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Sun card, and then we have finally the Seven of Pentacles. So these are all such beautiful cards for you. So you are going through something. So for you, definitely those who with this, first of all, the messages, whatever it is, just look at, do some research about, what crystals could, be useful for you. Maybe, it's the same crystal. You can check it out online if you know what are the traits or why is it used. So if that resonates with your situation, probably that is why you were drawn to this crystal. But crystal work and crystal healing is something you should definitely look at, because that is going to crystals are going to work with you as fairies who are guiding you through this entire process. So with this and these two cards, like, yes, this house, your 12th house, is being impacted. Things are getting, it may seem rough, but it is changing. So all you need to do is pause, just breathe in, breathe out, take 3 deep breaths, and just know that yes, it is happening for you and not to you. So don't ask why things are happening or why things are not happening, because there is something much bigger at play. So just right now enjoy this entire spiritual experience, because this is happening. There might be some endings or some difficult moments, because you're in the final stage of completing a cycle before you move on. Because with this Ace of Pentacles, it's all about beginnings, it's all about new cycles, new abundance coming in. So this is going to be something like a miracle, like a divine intervention coming. You are going to, after this, reach an abundant phase. It's not just about finances, but even in terms of every aspect of your life, you are going to be able to gain success. Your home life is improving. Some of you could even be buying a new home or starting a new venture or starting something different. Some of you might have already started a venture and not been gaining a lot of success, or feeling like it's just going again to a very dark place, or profits are not there, because of course the times are difficult. But it is changing now. Like, you will see that things are moving. It's not as bad as they may seem. So maybe some of you have the tendency to be even a little dramatic, I'm saying, but it's just going to, just like the rose is going to bloom. So don't be here like, why this is happening, or why me. Don't ask, because it's happening. It's you, because you are meant for bigger, better things. With the Sun card, there is going to be a lot of abundance with Sun and the Seven of Pentacles together. I'm seeing this. You are going to be getting a lot of rewards, lot of you might be waiting so impatiently that whatever efforts I've put in, it's not bringing me results, or you're waiting for like things to just come to you so soon. Just you have to be patient, because this month you will see, like, maybe if it might be after the first week or towards the last week, but things are going to change significantly. Like, you are going to significantly, like, you are completing and ending. So this month is not about ending things and then things, after that beginning. It's things have ended. It's just now, on that phase where things have to settle down. Like, after the storm, you have to clean out the streets. It's that cleaning out phase. You've completed the cycle, you've gone through the storm. Now it's all about, moving on, cleaning the space so that you can enjoy the sunshine that is coming down. And you are going to get a lot of opportunities. A lot of you are going to be getting a lot of money this month. It's going to be, some of you could be even getting an inheritance, but there is a lot of hope coming for you. A lot of, your dreams and ambitions, you're going to have the chance to, just be able to fulfill it and be able to, get new things, new ventures, or new energy into your current thing that is going to just completely transform things. Your relationships are also improving. Some of you could be, starting a new chapter in your relationship, either an added commitment or a marriage. Some of you could be getting married definitely this, or this finalizing a wedding date this month. For others, you will be meeting somebody new also. You're also being blessed, but that's just a very limited few of you. For a majority, it's for those who are already with someone. And if you are, already in a serious committed live-in relationship or married as well, like you, if you're trying for a child, things are going to look on the positive side this month, and you're going to have even enough to be able to, not just financially, but enough energy, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, to be able to nurture this new life. And even if it's not an actual baby, but you are going to be having a new life, a change in, the way you even live, how you, the amount of things you can do, the possibilities are going to just, expand, and you are going to be able to make the most out of it. So you are getting a lot of, renewed energy and good things coming in. So just be grateful and make sure you're open to receiving. So rather than focusing on it, just remember it's happening all for you, so your life can step up in every which way. So just continue to just finish this and be, just, if you want, like, even look at what more you can do. And by looking around in your surroundings, and you will start to observe changes, and because you've been adapting at every point, you'll be able to make the most out of it as soon as it's there. So one thing comes, like, one thing is done, the other thing will come. So the faster you grab an opportunity, the faster more opportunities, like, think of it as, playing a game where, it's like a timer is set. So this 1 month of timer is set, and you can get as many opportunities the more you put in your bag. So just focus on making the most out of things and adapting to this new energy. And definitely crystal work is, like, advice for you in a big way. So look up at, a lot of crystals. Some of you could be even drawn to this crystal, which is the clear quartz, or you could even utilize the smoky quartz, and look up if these are crystals that are meant or resonating, with what they do, and their characteristics are resonating with your situation right now, because that is definitely going to help you balance your energies so you can just get the most out of this. So that was your reading, group 3. I hope it resonated. You can let me know, or you can just even look at my other pages, or on Instagram, it's the same page actually, and you can even look at your daily horoscope for your love, career, and general guidance for the day. In the description box below, all the details and all the links are provided there, so you can check out the next group or the previous group if you've been drawn to. So thank you and all the best. Hi group 4, so this is your crystal that you have selected, which is the green aventurine. So this month, before I even start, I'm getting such an abundant energy for you. And August is the number 8, so it is to do with a lot of, just a lot of prosperity also. Like 8 is also signified by a lot of growth financially, and even the sign is infinite, so infinite possibilities. So but nonetheless, I'm getting such a positive vibe for you this month. So we will check out first a few oracle cards before I do pull out some tarot cards as well to understand what blessings are coming for you and what area of your life is going to be significantly impacted. So the first card is adjustments are required, which is third quarter moon. The next card is deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Then in terms of the house, we have the first house. In terms of this is the house that rules about your impressions, what people see and how people perceive you in general. And finally we have the angel therapy cards. So that is mediumship, and you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So I'm not getting that this is for all of you, but some of you could be highly intuitive even if you don't realize it, but you might have experienced a lot of deja vu moments and a lot of things like, where you've just felt, you've thought of something and something has just come true, or you've had a premonition of something going right or something going wrong, or even with regard to death, you might be just more intuitive. So that is something that you're gifted with from a past lifetime, so you should go for it, and you should see how you can grow that side of yours, and don't be afraid to just connect with that. Although don't just start with any kind of practices without getting proper guides and without understanding. Don't just get like this board to connect with departed ones or the deceased spirits, or don't go to a graveyard and start doing spell work. Like, no, just things could go wrong. So just focus on learning more about yourself and building this as intuitively you're being called to, and do find a teacher. But definitely this is something that is there for others. It's more to do with this card is that to build on your intuitive abilities. All of us are born with it, as because we are souls, so we have a lot of information from past lives and from our higher selves and other places that we've come from. So our soul does remember it, so just connect with it to identify and make use of that information that is stored in your subconscious. And coming to these cards, I know this might be a little like scary, or some of you might be nervous. I know I started by saying that like things are abundant and there's a lot of positive energy, and now the cards are, but the thing is here, what's interesting is it's more than like this, it's going in this way. So some things you might have an issue, might be somebody who just likes to speak their mind, and people don't obviously like, generally they don't appreciate people who are blunt and who are blatant, but you'd rather have that, and you'd rather be able to speak your truth than be somebody who sugarcoats things. So this is how people perceive, and this is how you even perceive yourself. But this month I'm seeing people are, so take little bit of time. Don't just I'm seeing you might just actually more than don't, it is coming as something that you yourself are going to be able to develop that ability where you will start to realize that be like diplomacy, but in the sense of not mincing your words, but more of understanding that some people are a little more sensitive, not in that bad kind, that like not in the boomer way, but some people are inherently they feel a lot more. Some things might be trivial for you, but it may mean a lot. This month you're being blessed with that sensitivity, and that is why that positivity is. So just learn to adapt to it, because you will eventually, but just take more conscious steps, because that is going to help you connect better with more people. Some of you are going to be meeting a soul tribe, especially if you're feeling that you are alone, or there are not many people who understand you. Just take some time, and those who do get you, those who are close to you, this month you will receive a lot of support from them, a lot of guidance from them as well, and a lot of comfort. So take time to be yourself, take time to just relax, and don't be too impulsive. And this month you are, I'm seeing, going to be getting a lot of patience, and by the end of the month people are going to view you as more of a leader than just somebody who's very brash and aggressive. Some things will start to make sense to them, and they will also admire that you are somebody who is honest no matter what. Like, that is a rare quality in today's world, and people will recognize that, and they will give you that kind of encouragement. Also somebody from the past who might have spoken out against what is this kind of behavior, or why do you say things like that, you should learn to be more calm. Like, this person is also somebody significantly whose words, such words impacted you or hurt you. That person could very well come back and just appreciate and be like, you know what, no, that's better, because I know I can trust you and I know you are 100% real no matter what. And that shows, like, that is a trait of somebody with a very strong character and a very strong personality. So you are coming into your leadership role, and that is why that abundance, positive energy, it's more of abundance in terms of getting that love, support and warmth that you've been craving from people around you. So we'll get into your tarot cards and see what more guidance and what more blessings are coming for you. Four. And this card also fell out. So we have 5 cards for you. So definitely you are coming at a point where things are going to clear out. So we have, first of all, the Justice card. Just a sec, let me just... Yeah. So we have the Justice card here. So this month, definitely things are balancing out. People are going to, any kind of karmic wrong being done to you, or people just viewing you, out of judgment, or, being too hasty, or, taking other people's, opinions without identifying things for themselves, or, without talking to you and getting to know you on a real level. Like, things are going to balance out. People are going to realize what you're made of. Some of you also, I'm seeing, could, if there's any conflict that you've been facing, it could be even legal for that matter, or, even in general, certain things, in your family or personal relationships, these are improving. There is a lot more balance coming in. People are going to admire you for, your honesty, your fairness, and, your objective thinking here. So communications are improving in a significant way for you. With the next Queen of Pentacles card, we have then the 7 of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and we have finally the Knight of Wands. So in terms of overall also, like, all these messages together, like with the Queen of Pentacles, again, that abundance energy is coming in. So you are going to be in a position where you can enjoy a lot of things in your life. You can enjoy the support, and even for some of you, there is also, like, your finances are improving in the sense that you will be able to afford certain things, to indulge yourself in. So, you can even, like, look good, feel good, because you'll be able to, even eat healthier. Like, some healthy foods are definitely, or, some medical skin treatments also, they are a little expensive. But this month you'll be able to, get those things, which you've been delaying for a bit, that, you might want to, wait till you save a little, or get, like, you'll have the opportunity to get a few things where you are in a position where inside out you are feeling good about yourself, and people will also start to notice you and start to, like, appreciate, and that leadership role is coming in. You are going to take the crown, and you're not, going to settle for anything less than the throne. Because with Justice, Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant, especially these 3, it's more, about, like, it's giving me a lot of, sitting on a pedestal and sitting on, like, a throne, even though traditionally only the queen is sitting on the throne, and these are not particularly, but that is the imagery that is coming out. And with the 7 of Swords here, like, you are going to, and with the Hierophant and Knight of Wands, like, you are not afraid to just, like, you are somebody who's so strong, and you have that strength to just speak up when some things are wrong. You are someone who will not tolerate any kind of injustice. You could be even working a lot, towards, or in your own way, as much as possible, to creating awareness about things that, you really feel deeply about. and from now on you'll be able to do it in a better and bigger way. Some of you could even get a mentor in certain things, like in certain aspects that you've been working hard towards, or you've been hoping to grow in that space. With this card, but particularly, I'm also seeing that this month, especially the people who used to sugarcoat, the ones who have tried to manipulate things around you and your image, and like even when it comes to you making mistakes and identifying some people's real personalities, like this month all of that is coming to light. Like if someone will try to deceive you, or try to be like come back saying that, oh, I didn't say this, or that wasn't what I meant, or deny some things, but you will be able to call them out, and you'll be able to do it like a boss. And I'm seeing that calmness is coming. There's going to be that impulsiveness, like that aggression when it comes to wanting to do certain things, and that brashness is never going to go away. Like that brashness is not something here being rude or being brash, and not that rough way, but more of something that is necessary at times to put things forward. But you'll be able to identify when to get that side and when to remain calm. You will know how to deal with situations calmly for the most part. It's only going to be in extreme cases, and that's when people are also going to realize that you're no longer someone who's impulsive, no longer somebody who can be taken for granted. You are setting boundaries this month. You are going to receive all of those blessings that you need to be able to identify where you need to put a pause, where you need to hit play. Just everything is going to be clear, and you are no longer someone who can be taken as a fool or be made into someone's fool. You know that when you have to, you'll also know, for that matter, you're also going to learn how to manipulate others, but in the good kind, not in the way to get some greedy goal of yours achieved. But this is going to be something which is necessary for the situation. Like sometimes we have to take a little different route to reach the right path. So you will know when to do that, and those diplomacy skills are also coming to you, but in a way that when to use which side of you. And you will not even, some of you are already starting to see these signs and feeling like the times when you are diplomatic is not the real you, or that's not me, I feel like an imposter. This month the clarity is coming that no, it is all clearly a part of you. Obviously it's the same thing like you meeting someone new, and you will not obviously share a lot of intimate details of your life as you would with a best friend, or a sibling, or a parent, or anyone like who is close to you. You will obviously just tell them basic things, but you're not lying, right? You are telling them things about you, like your name or where do you work and etc., but you're just not telling them more deeper parts of your personality yet. So this is the same thing, like if you are being diplomatic in a situation, it is because it is necessary. It is not that you are being an imposter. This is completely a part of you that has evolved. So embrace it, and just be happy that now that clarity is coming for you. From now on, from this month on, you will be in a much better place to even make decisions and identify the right kind of people. You will be even possibly meeting this month at least one person of your soul tribe. Either it could be online, if not you are at a place where there are restrictions, or you're somebody who doesn't have the time to really socialize. You could be connecting with people online. So just make sure that you are active with your replies, and you are interacting with as many people as possible. So yeah, that was your reading, group 4. I hope this resonated with you. You can let me know and reach out. So all the links to even your daily horoscopes and your other general guidance for your love life, for your finances, and any other messages including oracle messages are all provided in the description box below. You can check out and leave a feedback to me anytime, and if you want you can even check out the other 3 piles. So thank you, God bless, and all the best.